Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Financial Freedom Show. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a net worth update for July of 2024. We're also going to be going over how much I contributed to my mortgage. So without further ado, let's get started on today's video. So as you can see, this is a new spreadsheet that you've never seen before. This is my net worth spreadsheet that I use to track my net worth over time. And I track basically my investment portfolio, any cash that I have on hand, and my property's value, as well as my mortgage, the current balance that's left on it. And then I chart that on a graph of my net worth over time. I started this back in August of 2022, as you can see by this Excel spreadsheet. That was the first month that I began tracking my assets, debts, and my net worth. First things first, what exactly is net worth? Simply put, your net worth is the difference between what you own versus what you owe. It's a snapshot of your financial health at any given point in time. To break it down, your assets include everything you own that has value, such as your home, car, investments, savings, and personal belongings. On the other hand, your liabilities are all of your debts and obligations, like your mortgage, car loans, student loans, and credit card debt. Now, why is net worth important? Your net worth is a key indicator of your overall financial health. It helps you determine where you stand financially and can guide your financial decisions. A positive net worth means that you have more assets than liabilities, which is a good sign. A negative net worth, on the other hand, means that you owe more than you own, which could be a red flag. It all depends on your situation. Tracking your net worth over time can also help you measure your financial progress. It's not only about where you are now, but also how your financial situation is evolving over time. Are you building wealth, or are you accumulating more debt? This chart will allow you to see whether or not you are gaining progress over time with your net worth. So let's move on to how you can calculate your net worth. It's a pretty straightforward process, and I'll walk you through it step by step. Step 1, you're going to list all of your assets. This includes your home, car, savings account, retirement account, investments, and any other valuable items that you own. You're going to write down their current market value. Step 2, you're going to list all of your liabilities. This includes your mortgage, car loans, student loans, credit card debt, and any other debts that you owe. Write them down on the current amount that you owe total. And then step 3, you're going to subtract your total liabilities from your total assets, and the result is your net worth. It's as simple as that. Remember that it's a snapshot, so it's just a good idea to update it regularly and see how your financial situation is changing over time. You can track it month by month like me. So as you can see, as of July of 2024, my net worth has actually surpassed $100,000. This is a huge milestone, and I'm really excited to see the growth of my investments over time and my personal net worth. I can't believe that I've made this amazing milestone in my net worth overall, and I'm excited for the future just to see it continue to grow. And I was looking forward in the future. I use this spreadsheet to calculate my net worth into the future months and years. And going forward, I can see that as of 2026, so 2 years from now, I would actually reach 200,000. So getting to the first 100,000 is the hardest part of the journey. And then the next 100,000 is a lot easier. And then even easier for the next 100,000. Until it only takes like half a year for the next couple 100,000s. Because of compound growth, getting to the first 100,000 is more like half of the journey instead of 1/10 of the journey to $1 million. So I'm really excited, like I said, to see this grow in the future. I was able to contribute some money to paying off my house. As you can see, my balance went from $335,000 down to $331,004, and my house's value actually went up by a couple thousand. It's up to $374,400, and I paid $360,000 when I bought the home, so it's appreciated by a good $14,000 so far, and hopefully that continues in the future. I'm in a very high cost of living area, so it might continue to improve over time. But who knows, in the near term, in the long term, it's definitely going to appreciate. If you look in the top right corner, you can see that my actual mortgage payments went down from 337 total payments to 324, just because I paid off some of my mortgage and I paid it off early. This actually saved me a total of $36,000 over the life of my loan, so that's all interest that I saved, and I was able to reduce that amount of payments overall by 13 payments, and my payoff date went from June 1st, 2052 to June 1st, 2051. So I've actually decreased my payoff date by a whole year just by paying off roughly $4,000 from my loan. So that's really exciting to see. And I plan on continuing to contribute to my mortgage overall for the next rest of this year. And then starting in January, I'm going to max out both of my Roth IRAs and then contribute to my mortgage again. So that might start around July next year when I contribute to my mortgage the next time. But I'm going to max out my Roth IRAs starting January 1st, and that should be a total of $14,000 unless they actually increase the maximum that you can contribute this year. So going forward, I'm excited to see the continued growth in my net worth, and I'll keep you guys posted on this spreadsheet in the future. I actually am really excited to see where this goes. If you look at the graph, you could see the growth of my net worth over time compared to the base case if I was just not investing and not buying anything. It's very exciting to see the continued growth of this graph over time. If we go to my overall net worth graph in the future, I've projected out my net worth over time. And as you can see, it continues to increase over time in an exponential rate. And we're just starting to see the beginning of this. So it's going to be very exciting to watch this grow into the future. And hopefully someday I become a millionaire and you guys can watch the journey the whole way from starting with nothing to $1 million. So glad to have you guys on this journey. Feel free to comment down below what your net worth is and how your journey is going. And I'll see you guys next time.